In New York City, 1946, Peggy Carter is struggling with her mundane work at the Strategic Scientific Reserve after the war. Howard Stark is accused of selling weapons to enemies of the United States, leading to a manhunt. Stark secretly meets Peggy and insists on his innocence, asking for her help to clear his name. Peggy agrees to help Stark, working undercover to track down his missing weapons. She teams up with Edwin Jarvis, Stark's butler, who becomes her ally and provides logistical support. Peggy's investigation leads her to a nightclub, where she fights off attackers and recovers a vial of mysterious substance. The SSR, unaware of Peggy's involvement, investigates the same cases, viewing Stark, and by extension, Peggy, as adversaries. Peggy adopts multiple disguises and utilizes her combat skills to gather information, staying one step ahead of her colleagues. She uncovers a plot involving Leviathan, a mysterious organization connected to Stark's stolen technology. Peggy faces sexism and underestimation at SSR, but continues her mission, driven by loyalty to Stark and her own sense of justice. The SSR captures Stark, believing him to be guilty, but Peggy continues to work to prove his innocence. Dottie Underwood, Peggy's neighbor, is revealed to be a Soviet spy working for Leviathan. Stark invents a device called Midnight Oil, intended to energize soldiers. Due to unforeseen side effects, it causes them to go into a murderous rage, contrary to Stark's original intention. Leviathan plans to use the stolen Midnight Oil in a terror attack on New York City. Peggy and Jarvis aim to prevent Leviathan from acquiring and using Midnight Oil for a terror attack on New York City, which involves retrieving the substance from SSR custody as part of their broader effort to thwart Leviathan's plans. During an SSR interrogation, Stark is manipulated into revealing the location of Midnight Oil. Peggy and Jarvis infiltrate an SSR facility, leading to a confrontation with Thompson and Sousa. Sousa is temporarily affected by a small exposure to Midnight Oil, leading to aggressive behavior, but he recovers without long-term consequences. Peggy confronts Dottie in a climactic battle, revealing her true allegiance to Leviathan. In the process, a portion of Midnight Oil is released, causing chaos, but Peggy manages to contain the situation. Stark is cleared of all charges after Peggy exposes the true culprits behind the theft of his inventions. Dottie escapes, leaving open the possibility of her return. The SSR acknowledges Peggy's contributions, but Thompson takes the credit in front of the higher-ups. In a private moment, Sousa attempts to give Peggy the recognition she deserves, but she politely declines, seeking no validation. Stark offers Peggy a place to stay in one of his mansions, showing his gratitude. Jarvis presents Peggy with a vial of Steve Rogers, Captain America's blood, which Stark had secretly recovered, entrusting it to her. Peggy says goodbye to Steve by pouring the vial of his blood into the East River, symbolizing her moving on from his presumed death. The season ends with hints at Peggy's future adventures and her role in the early foundations of what will become S.H.I.E.L.D.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.